What's going on, y'all? I haven't dropped this and I've been waiting to drop this and probably do it with you guys overall. We'll be doing it on a live stream, but we're doing a 3-round mock draft through PFF at the moment. We know what PFF can be sometimes when it comes to these mock drafts, and the way this ended up turning out is probably unrealistic, but y'all let me know. Go ahead and drop in the comments who you want the Giants to draft on the number 6 overall pick. Let's dive straight into it. All right, y'all, we are here, so let's see how this mock draft goes. This is my first mock draft. I will be doing one on the live stream, like I said, but let's dive straight into it. I did see some weird stuff with PFF in terms of how the draft falls out, so we'll see what happens with us, but let's get it started. So let's just start the draft up. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Rome Odunze. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to PFF, because I do not see Marvin Harrison Jr. not getting taken with at least a 4th or 5th pick, considering they're both wide receivers. So you're telling me Cardinals and the Chargers pass up on Marvin Harrison Jr. We would have to take Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, obviously with PFF, the Vikings did not trade up into the top 5, so JJ McCarthy is on the table. Do we want to go JJ McCarthy? That's the real question. What would the Giants do if they were in this standpoint? Part of me does believe that they would end up selecting JJ McCarthy. If it's my choice, I'm not doing that. So guess what? We're not doing that. We're taking Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, would this happen? Probably not. I don't really see this happening, but we're here for it. If Marvin Harrison Jr. does fall to 6 and people talk about, there's a chance he can, because if all 4 quarterbacks go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th rounder, the 5th overall pick for the Chargers could be Joe Alt. Maybe they want to invest in the O-line. Marvin Harrison Jr. is there at 6. If that happens, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a candidate there. They do have the 2nd round pick that's from the Seahawks. That's what you're going to see at pick 47. Michael Penix Jr. went to the Raiders. To the Raiders at 44. That is somebody that I was very intrigued. All right, Siri. Okay. That is someone I was really intrigued on snatching up in the 2nd round, possibly trading up in the 2nd round. But once again, we're not doing any trades on here. Now, my biggest points to look at in the 2nd round is either addressing cornerback, which a guy I liked, Max Melton, did get selected at 39. Ironically, that's the 2nd round pick that we gave to the Panthers. Now with our 2nd rounder, I did take Mike Sainristil, coming out of Michigan, man. One of the top DBs in college football last year. Now he is more of a slot corner. You could look at what the Giants need is not the slot corner position, but we need DBs in general. After losing a guy like Xavier McKinney, after probably trying to start a guy like Cordell Flott in the slot, I definitely want to add more into the cornerback room overall. And with the top DB still being on the board in the 2nd round, I had to take Mike Sainristil. Will the Giants elect to go corner in the 2nd round? They could elect to go that a little bit later, but either way, we do need a cornerback added into this room regardless. And I think with him still being on the board, a physical corner, that he's not the biggest guy in the room, but he definitely plays a lot more physical than his size appears. So definitely Mike Sainristil, 2nd round. And for the last 3rd round pick, we're only doing 3 rounds, by the way. For the last pick in this 3-round mock is going to be Christian Haynes. This is definitely a guy that's been mocked to the Giants a couple of times from a couple of different people. When it comes to Mel Kiper and even other people, Christian Haynes is one of the top interior linemen in this draft, and the Giants need to continue to add to this offensive line. We know what it is. We know what they added in free agency, but adding a guy like Christian Haynes potentially to be set up for the future. Christian Haynes is a mauler at the guard position, and it kind of reminds me of John Michael Schmitz a bit, the way he would finish his blocks. So overall, I think Christian Haynes should be the pick in the 3rd round pick if he's there. The guard position is definitely not solidified, even though you added guys like John Runyon Jr. and you still have some other dudes on your offensive line. I still expect Christian Haynes to be drafted if he is there in the 3rd round, especially if it falls out the way it did in the 1st and 2nd round. If the draft does fall this way, what do you guys think about Christian Haynes, Mike Sainristil, and also getting Marvin Harrison Jr. with the 1st overall pick, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it down below, man. Overall, we will be doing another mock draft live this upcoming Wednesday. We have been a little bit off when it comes to Wednesday live streams. That's on me. I've had a lot of personal things going on, but definitely believe we got the draft coming up in less than 2 weeks. We're going to be live streaming on draft night if you don't know already, and we're also going to be live streaming the Wednesday prior, so make sure you're staying tuned for that. Let me know how I did, man. Let us know who you want for us to draft in these first 3 rounds, who you have your eyes on. You guys let me know down below, man. And with that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.